Gotta make sure my volume's up. Hey, what's going on? Eric Zubik here. Last regular week of Goofs until we go for a doubleheader next time. Hope you like it. Because apparently, the engines will not this time. Because this week's story, wrong road. So let's get on down to this conundrum of a nightly affection as it's happening in Britt Alcroft's unusual Sodor events. Yo. Already we can tell there's actually a goof before this begins. And there's actually a piece of studio equipment up above. For some odd reason. And boy, that is such a pity that they didn't actually remove that from the shot. That sounds very suspicious, don't it? It having studio equipment on Sodor. Let's resume the story now.
Thomas's branch line is important, and so is Edward's. But their track and bridges are not so strong as those on the main line. The Fat Controller does not allow the heavier mainline engines like Gordon to run on them.
That's a load of bull! Edward just went across the bridge and held up fine. It's the camera that was shaking.
But one day, the way Gordon was talking, you would have thought the Fat Controller had given this order for quite another reason. It's not fair.
Wait, Edward was toothless. Meaning he's missing all his teeth, but... Back to the story. Wait, hang on! Gordon's buffer's crooked. And I'm pretty sure one of his iron posts are actually bent.
Grumbled Gordon. What isn't fair? Asked Edward. Letting branch line diesels pull main line trains. Never mind, Gordon. I'm sure Bogo will let you pull his truck sometime. Gordon spluttered. I won't pull Bogo's dirty truck.
Ux, for sure. But will you also not make your right eye wonkier than the left?
I won't run on branch lines. Why not? Would be a nice change. The Fat Controller wouldn't.
Speaking of nice changes, how did Edward's right eye become wonkier than the left? They were fine in the previous scene.
Ever approve, puffed Gordon. Branch lines are vulgar. Gordon puffed away. Edward chuckled and followed him to the station. Every evening, the two engines pull two fast trains from the station. Gordon always leaves first with an express for the main line. Edward follows 5 minutes later with his train for the branch line. Usually everything runs like clockwork. But tonight there was trouble. A lady in a green flock.
Wait, no. That's not the main trouble.
Usually everything runs like clockwork. But tonight there was trouble.
The real trouble being Edward missing his eyebrows. Some light bulbs sticking out of a lantern. And 4 more goofs, 1 for each. I'm pretty sure some wires are visible. Another one on Gordon. I'm pretty sure there's some wires on Edward as well. That's one. And there's the other. Now to what the narrator thinks is trouble. Oh, which really isn't.
A lady in a green floppy hat was saying goodbye to a friend. It was nearly time for Gordon to start. The fireman looked back towards the guard's van and saw something green waving. Right away, mate. He thought the guard had waved his flag. Gordon started, leaving luggage, his passengers and the guard all standing on the platform. Everyone was very surprised and cross.
How did that man get out of the train before it left? He was in it not too long ago.
To make matters worse, by the time Gordon had been stopped and brought back, Edward was already
noticing some sticky tack on the Fat Controller. And I think another passenger behind... Oh yeah, I think it's one of the blue workmen that has sticky tack. Nice try. Did you really think we were not going to see that?
late with his train. So now he set off first.
The roof on this coach is crooked. Oh, and I think it's not even lit either. Or you'll notice that in the next scene as well. I just want to catch it out earlier.
But the signalman at the junction wasn't told about the change. By mistake, he sent Edward along the main line.
Yeah, see that dark
Gordon was sent along the branch and arrived cold and cross on one of the sidings near the harbour.
And he ran into the bumper, and he ran into the buffers, which got sent into that little thing in the back. I don't know what it is, but seriously though.
Next morning, Bill and Ben peeped into the yard. There were no...
To notice Gordon has wonky eyes again.
trucks for them. They didn't mind that. Teasing Gordon would be much better fun. What's that? Asked.
Well, one set of slightly wonky eyes. Yeah, you're asking what that is. It's another set of wonky eyes from Ben. What do you know?
But Ben, it's Gordon. It looks like Gordon, but it can't be. Gordon never comes on the branch lines. He thinks them vulgar. Gordon pretended he hadn't heard them. If it isn't Gordon, said Ben, it's just a pile of old iron, which we'd better take to the scrapyard. No, Bill, this lot's useless for scrap. We'll take it to the harbour and dump it in the sea.
But you're at the harbor, Ben.
Gordon.
And thanks a lot, Ben. You just made Gordon's eyes extra wonky.
Was alarmed. I am Gordon. Stop, stop. When Boko suddenly arrived, Gordon thought him the most beautiful sight he had ever seen.
I should mention Boko's whistle is actually recycled a pitch lower. It's actually a semitone lower than Diesel's whistle.
Boko, my dear engine, save me. Boko quickly sized up the situation and threatened to take away the trucks he had brought for Bill and Ben.
Apparently Gordon's eyes got even wonkier in this scene. And even worse, Boko lost his eyebrows. Somehow Boko turns into a Hulk and his eyebrows start flying off. What a pity.
This made the twins behave at once. Gordon thought he was wonderful. Those little demons, how do you do it? Oh, well, said Boko, it's just a neck. Gordon still believes that Boko saved his life.
But the cars, I'm pretty sure, or the cars or something might be vanishing inside the, whatever it is back there. And also, I'm very sure Gordon's front wheels are derailed.
We know the twins were only teasing, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know, don't we? But yeah, there's one more goof I have to catch here.
To make matters worse, by the time Gordon had been
We got the sticky tack, we already got,
Edward was already
the cab roof. We already got one of the coach's roofs and the lights out in the back in the brake coach. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me of another goof we still have to catch after this. Take a look at that huge gap in Edward's right eye. Pretty messy, don't you think? Oh, and before Gordon set off.
Goodbye to a friend. It was nearly time for Gordon to start. The fireman looked back towards the guard's van and saw some...
They don't look back at a guard's van if it's the express. It's a brake coach. And now we mark the end of the story. If I missed any more goofs besides the late ones that I just caught, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video if you've enjoyed it. Please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And turn on all post notifications so you won't miss a single upload. This has been Eric Zubik signing off for now. Next time we'll pull into 2 stations like I said in the beginning. And so I'll catch you guys there. For a special holiday doubleheader. All aboard!